Welcome to a video. This video is for January 15th, Thursday. Happy Thursday, everyone. I hope y'all will have a great day. As for me, it's currently January 13th on Tuesday, and the time is 21:54, which is 9:54 p.m. I have taken several retakes, and I kind of lost my voice. But let me turn down the lights and let's get started. Trying to keep everything in a positive note. Trying. And of course, earlier I had to move my car because there was, I'm not going to say inconsiderate, I'm going to call them not thoughtful. I think that's the most kind thing I could say. So this not thoughtful person decided to park right behind me when there are literally no cars in the front, no cars in the back. And why? Of course, I remember CIER, he was talking about how people, they just want a sense of security, a sense of community. I get it, but I don't want to be around those kind of people where they make it known like, hey, I'm homeless, I'm privileged, I could do whatever I want because me, I'm going through a hard situation. I deserve to be here. I deserve to leave my mess here. I deserve to have loud music, whatever it is. I deserve this, deserve that, me. Great, you do you. I don't want to be around that, and I don't want to be associated with people like that. And I just prefer being with other people that are like me, who I call them neighbors, because even though we are in our cars, people think we just leave our cars there because we just want to keep it low. Of course, we're going through, I'm pretty sure it's not just me, I'm pretty sure my neighbors, they're going through a lot of stuff too, but they're holding it on their own. They're keeping their spirit intact, meaning they're keeping their mind intact and just trying to push on, keep it moving, not spread baggage on other people, keep it peaceful and try to grit and make our way back up into society kind of thing. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. They're just people that just cares about themselves, their own safety, their own comfort, their own pleasure. I get it. But anyways, let's talk about what happened today. Of course, I did the usual this morning, and this time I try to avoid the Vietnamese lady, the one that enjoys looking to other people's car. So I'm pretty sure the lady doesn't know because I could see her each morning because I have cameras on the front of the car and back of the car, and I could see her looking into other, not just my car, but also other people's car. And I'm like thinking, like, why can't you just make your friends walking on the sidewalk? Why do you have to peep into the other cars? I mean, I saw her, she looked pretty lonely. And yeah, I mean, there are other ways to, I think, meet people than, I guess, in their cars, because people in their cars, I'm pretty sure they don't want to talk to other people. You know, they're probably going through some rough situation. But anyways, so I left early as possible because I know she'll come there around 7 a.m. or the earliest I've seen is like, I think 6:45 a.m. So I try to get out of my area before that time, which I succeeded. And normally my neighbors would leave first and then I would leave after, but this time I left first and the neighbors, they left after. And for those that don't know, neighbors, they're just people living in their car like me, but they don't know, they just keep it peaceful, and we don't make it known that we're living in our cars. It just looks like we just park our cars in the street kind of thing. Yeah, so this time it was different. This time I left first, then they left after. And I didn't see that lady. Yay! Anyways, I went to Walmart, and my goodness, there were a ton more new people at Walmart, of course, living in their cars. And before, when I used the restroom at Walmart, because it's early in the morning, there would be no one there, and it would be just me, and it's great. I could just do my business and just leave. But recently, it's not like that anymore. Now there are people just using the restroom because there's more people at Walmart now. Much more people in new cars, old cars, and more RVs, new ones and old ones. There's just much more of them. And I mean, it is what it is. I mean, as long as they keep it peaceful, I'm cool with it. And yeah, I mean, after I guess the Walmart, I really didn't want to go to work because I'm not sure, I was just so tired of dealing with people, I guess, on the road. I probably don't share it in my videos a lot because I'm trying to hold it in. I don't want to spread baggage. That's why I kind of, there are other things I hold into myself, like the really, really bad ones. And yeah, I was just so out of it. I didn't want to deal with anything. But I was saw the comment from CIER, and we were just talking back and forth, and it got me thinking. Not on the subject that we were talking about. It got me thinking how he was talking about in my previous video. Man, I just have to do it. Take action. I'm not really taking action. I can't let the not thoughtful people discourage me from me wanting to do what I need to do. Because usually when I get distracted by the people who aren't thoughtful, it just sucks my energy away. It gets me into a really low state. It's like I'm being dragged down to where they're at, and I don't want to be there. So I kind of gathered myself together and I forced myself to go to work, and I did. I left, I think about 10, and I got to, or 10:30, I got to the BP location at, I think, 11:30 a.m. And usually when I go, I would have the Uber Eats on. For those that don't know, it's a food delivery app. And I would get deliveries in the HB location, but I got nothing. And I drove from the HB to Westminster to the Garden Grove to Stanton, all the way up to Buena Park. Nothing. There was no hits. No one was ordering. It was completely unalive. And when I got to the location, I was already sad. I was like, man, is it going to be one of those days where I come up here and there will be no requests at all? Because that has happened. 50 miles up there, 50 miles back, 30 miles gone. And not on top of that, wear and tear on the car, which is very expensive. And I got the first delivery, I think it was at 1400 or 2 p.m. I got the first one, so I was grateful. I got $6. I was like, yeah, at least I got $6. I mean, I'm very grateful. It won't be nothing. And of course, no deliveries until 1600, which is at 4 p.m. I made, I think, another, I think it was $10 or $11. So I was even more grateful. And slowly I got deliveries coming in. I had a total of 6 requests throughout the whole day. And I made a total of $74. Yay! So that was not bad. And the reason why it was so good is people actually tip beyond their actual amount. So, for example, they were going to give me $5. One of them gave me $16. So that was way above their tip amount they were going to give me. And there were others that tipped me a lot more too, and I was very grateful. So I had generous tippers today. And I stopped work at 7:15. The reason why I did that at 7:15 p.m. because I had to go Costco. Costco closed, I think, at 8:30, and it takes me an hour to get to down there by the HB location. And when I got there, I got pizza because I was hungry. I didn't want to make the ramen. And also, the reason why I had to go Costco is to get snacks, which is a bag of chips or the pretzel pub mix, just something to snack on while I'm doing the delivery to stay awake. Because when I have something crunching, it'll help me stay awake. And for those who are curious, why are you getting sleepy? It's because when you're living in the streets, it's not living in a home where things are safe and secure. I don't know about other people, but for me, I'm on high alert because I seen people, their cars get breaked in, or even me, where people that are trying to open my door while I'm in the car. Maybe they don't know I'm in the car, but once I kind of snap back and they're like, "Oh snap, someone's there." I mean, I've seen some pretty bad stuff. Even my car being hit, like totaled. It has happened, not totaled, but destroyed the whole panel of my car. That has happened, and not just my car. I've seen other people could just slam in the car. So it's very not peaceful. For me, it's like high alert. And plus, if those that are new, I've been out in the streets for more than 6 years. First, I was living in my 4Runner, then in a gray Prius, then now it's a white Prius. So it's my third car that pretty much living in the car. Anyways, yeah, that's why I need a snack to kind of stay alert. And I got the snack, but anyways, I went to Costco to also get the pizza, because they have a pizza. It's very good. It's $1.99, and I enjoy it. Take a break from the ramen, and I don't get it. There was this person, a not thoughtful person. So there are plenty of seats, empty seats, but what does that person do? Sits in the table that I'm eating. I don't get it. Just people, I have no idea. I don't get people. I remember even sitting on the bench at the park where there's 6 benches, and I was sitting in the middle of the bench, so no one could like really sit, because there's other benches, and this woman and her, I think, granddaughter just sat on both ends, and they thought it was pleasant for me. And I think I was reading the Bible at that time too, and I'm thinking like, oh my goodness. And I remember going to other places. I don't know why I attract people. And not the people I want to be around either. Even though on the outside they look like friendly people, but ever since I prayed for the spirit of discernment, and when the Father of Heaven granted to me, I stopped reading people by their appearance. Now I just start reading their character and their actions and the words they speak, because actions are words. And I think the world has a saying, the action speaks louder than words, something like that. And I've become very observant. Yeah, I mean, don't believe everything you see in the outside. It's just, people say the gut feeling, right? Anyways, trying to keep it positive and try to keep it short, because I don't want another unthoughtful or not thoughtful person parking near me again, because I am pretty sure it will happen, and I don't want to keep moving, and I want to get this video done, because right now it's 22:07. It's getting late, and I gotta sleep so I can get up early and avoid the lady. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. I still haven't really organized the car. I do want to say that the vlogging is still on my mind, and man, I want to share about it, but after the incident I had earlier with the person parking behind me and I had to leave, it troubled me quite a bit. Anyways, I want to say thank you to all those that have watched the video all the way through. If you are new and enjoy the content, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, to subscribe, because any interaction with the video will help out the channel, and it'll let the YouTube land know that I'm a good content creator, and it'll help to push out more of my content. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. I am very grateful, very thankful, and it's very encouraging for me to move forward. And for those that have watched the video all the way through, the thing I want to share is I'm still working on the car, unfortunately. I did try to figure out the MetaQuest 3, the VR, to connect it to the laptop, but for some strange reason today it was just too hot while I was in the BP location waiting for delivery, because at nighttime it'll be in the 50s, in the low 50s, and that's pretty, for California, for Southern California, that's really cold. And some strange reason, right in the afternoon, all the way till I think like 4 or 5, the weather went all the way up to the high to the mid to the high 80s, fluctuating up and down from 86 to 89, like up and down. Like, wow, that is hot. That is hot. And then once it got to like I think 6 p.m., that's when it immediately start cooling down really fast. And right now it's currently at 55 degrees. Man, so yeah, the weather be fluctuating. And the car, I'm trying to be hyper focused to it because I do know once I get everything settled, I could start filming. And I really do want to start vlogging because I have an idea and I don't want to share too much. It might take a while to get it up and going, but I think it's going to be really good because I notice most people, they're watching on their computer or they're watching on a big screen. So I think I'm going to try to make it really, really cool somehow. Yeah, I'll just keep it at that. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next, the Father of Heaven willing, hallelujah, and Sinji Dua. And I hope y'all will have a great Thursday. And for those that are new, are curious what I said in the beginning of the video, the Shansa, Zhonga, Chopungi Shadou, that just means rise and shine. Pretty much good morning, friends and everyone. And the Sinji Dua means see you again in Hmong.